Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 64 plate high specification BMW 328i. We'll run through some of the high specification as we go around the vehicle. The car is currently on a private plate. That private plate does stay with the vehicle, so if you wanted the vehicle to remain on the private plate, that's absolutely fine. If you did want it going back on the age-related 64 plate, that is also fine as well, whatever you prefer. So vehicle stays on this private plate, but if you do want it on the age-related plate, not a problem at all, can be sorted very easily and quickly. Starting with the front of the car, front of the vehicle really couldn't be better. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see some very minor stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them, just so you can see how insignificant they are. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. I have to be very close to even notice them. As I go around the vehicle, I'll get a close up to all of the bumper corners to show you they are free from any scuffs or marks. Get low down so you can see there's no marks or scuffs to the centre of the bumper. Lower down either can also be quite common. Again, bumper corner free from any marks or scuffs. Just point out, as part of the high specification, car's got the front and rear parking sensors. We'll run through some of the other spec as we go around the vehicle. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the vehicle, can't see any parking dents. All four of the alloy wheels really nice, as I'll also show you as we go around the car. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. The car has a full set of premium branded Pirelli tyres fitted, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. While I'm low down looking at the alloy wheel, just point out there's no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Easy to go over a high curb, mark or damage the sill, not the case with this BMW. Can't see anything negative to point out in the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same. I'm struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Both of the mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks. Get a close up underneath the driver's door handle to highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be very common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't spot any chips to the driver's door edge either. Again, can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, exactly the same as the driver's. I'm struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Again, no marks underneath the handle. All the door edge nice again. Onto this rear panel, exactly the same. There isn't anything to mention. I've already said all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks, and that alloy wheel exactly the same as the driver's front. Struggling to see a single mark at all. Just take you into the vehicle from the driver's side, inside the car. Couldn't be any better. As part of the high specification, as you can see, it's got the full leather interior. Just get a close up to the wing and edge of the driver's seat. If someone told you that seat had only covered 30 to 40,000 miles, you really would believe them. Just to give you an indication of the level of care afforded to this BMW, the chap has had double overmats fitted from new. Done the job, protected all the carpets. As you can see, there's no marks or signs of wear to the carpets at all. Get a close up of the driver's footwell to highlight that. As part of the high specification, got the front heated seats also, Bluetooth audio. Just want to lean into the vehicle to show you the center console. Sometimes people jump in, put keys, coffee cups on the center console, end up marking the console, gear knobs around. Not the case with this BMW. All the leather on the steering wheel, really nice. Really no sign of any wear to point out. No problem with the driver's door card either. Sometimes people rest their arm on this section, gets a little bit warm, but not the case. Repeating myself, could not be any better inside. Will add as well, there's no unwanted odours of the vehicle, no smells of smoke or pets. Also, just want to get a close up to the driver's step. Sometimes people drag the feet going into a vehicle, mark the paintwork on the step, particularly the drivers, but not the case with this BMW. The seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly been sat in. Just get a close up to the edge of the seat to highlight there's really no sign of any wear to point out at all. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the front seat, can also be common. Again, those double overmats protected all of the carpets from new. Carpets in the rear exactly the same as the ones in the front, free from any wear at all. Just get a close up to the step, can't spot any chips or marks. Often see a few chips to the step where people have caught the seatbelt, but absolutely not the case with this BMW. Round to the rear of the vehicle, bumper corner once again, free from any scuffs or marks. Can't see any marks to the centre of the bumper either. Easy to park a little bit too close to someone or something, mark the centre of the bumper, but again, not the case with this BMW. I also just want to get very low down so you can see there's no scuffs to the underside. Easy to go over a high curb, scuff the underside, but again, not the case with this BMW. Onto the tailgate of the car. I'm struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. No marks to the top of the tailgate. I've seen people rest items on the top, mark the top of the tailgate. Not the case with this BMW. Inside the luggage compartment, exactly the same as the rest of the interior. Could not be any better. As I've already said, double overmats fitted from new. Just gives you an indication of the level of care afforded to this absolutely cherished BMW. Even the overmats are very nice themselves. Just get a close up to the interior plastic. Sometimes people carelessly load in items, end up scuffing the plastics. Not the case. Also get a close up to the top of the bumper. People end up carelessly loading in items, end up scratching the bumper, scuffing the trims. Not the case with this cherished BMW. Bumper corner again, free from any scuffs or marks. Looking down the entire passenger side of the vehicle, exactly the same as the driver's. I'm struggling to see a single parking dent. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the other two I've already shown. You can't see any scuffs or signs of curbing at all. While I'm low down again, just point out there's no marks or damage to the passenger sill, same as the driver's. Onto this rear panel. Certainly no scratches or parking dents to point out. Can just spot a couple of absolute minute stone chips there. Disappear as I take a small step back. Rest of the panel, there isn't anything to mention. Onto the door, all the door edge nice again underneath the handle. No marks or scratches to report. Do want to take into the vehicle from both sides just so you can see all the steps, edge of the seat. Repeating myself, seats in the rear look like they've hardly ever been sat in. No kick marks or scuffs to the rear of the passenger seat. No problem with any door cards. Rest of the doors, can just spot an absolute minute stone chip on the plastic door handle. We will order the correct touch in pencil from BMW, and once that's filled correctly, will completely disappear. It is just on the plastic handle itself. Rest of the door, there isn't anything to mention. Onto the front door, if there's going to be any chips to the door edges, usually on the front doors. But passenger door edge, same as the driver, struggling to see anything to mention at all. Again, no marks or scratches underneath the handle. Can just spot a very, very minor stone chip there. Just put my fingernail next to that. Again, disappears as I take a small step back. Mirror cover free from any scuffs. Passenger front wing, there isn't anything to mention. And the final alloy wheel, as I've gone around all four of the alloy wheels, I'm struggling to see a single mark at all. It really is an absolutely cherished example. Going around the entire vehicle, inside and out, other than a couple of the most insignificant stone chips, I really can't see anything to mention at all. And those stone chips do not detract from the look of the car at all. Have to be very, very close to even notice them. Inside and out, the vehicle really couldn't be any better. Into the vehicle from the passenger side, passenger step, once again free from any scuffs. Passenger seat, just remove that seat belt out of the way so you can see, same as all the others we've already shown you, couldn't be any better. Absolute minimal wear, if any at all. Carpets, nothing to mention at all. Just want to lean across and show you the driver's seat from the passenger angle. You see plenty of cars where you're looking from the driver's side, seat looks fine. Then when you look across from the passenger angle, driver's seat looks worn and out of shape. Not the case with this BMW. Could not be any better from either angle. I say again, if someone told you that driver's seat had covered 30,000 miles, you would believe them. An absolutely cherished example. It is worth noting we have all of our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the vehicle is mechanically correct and correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at peterscottcars.co.uk. We also have finance calculators on our website, so if you are interested in any additional funding to purchase this high specification BMW, you can go to our website, model a finance quote, and apply for finance directly through our site. We always guarantee the lowest rate of finance coming direct to ourselves. So if you are thinking of financing the car for an outside finance company or finance broker, please get in touch with ourselves first for the guaranteed lowest rate of finance. We have free finance eligibility checkers on our website also, so if you're unsure whether you'll be approved on finance, you can do a free eligibility checker. Tells you straight away your chances of approval and at what rate. But we have very low rate prime finance available. But if you have had a few issues with your finances and credit in the past, we do deal with a number of specialist lender and broker partners who guarantee the lowest rate for your individual profile. So even if you have a poor credit profile, credit rating, please don't hesitate to get in touch. We should be able to assist. Likewise, don't hesitate to get in touch if you require any further information about the car, any specific specification, etc. you need confirming, anything at all, we're always happy to help. And I've just been around the vehicle one final time just to make sure I haven't missed anything. And I must say, it really is an exceptional example. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. As I've already said, if you need any further information or like to arrange a view and a test drive, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Hopefully you found the video helpful.